Good evening, everybody. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. Oh, how you all doing? Everyone okay? How are you doing today? It's Thursday, So, how's life? How are you people? My camera looks higher today. I think that Mr. Fran has moved things around. It's confusing me. I'm just doing my shout out. Just bear with me 1 second. Oh, honestly. It's so busy. Good evening. Hello to Evil, hello to Lulabelle, hello to Selkie, hello to Reuven. Thank you all for joining me. How are you guys? Did you have a good day? Tell me about life. Tell me about how you are. Tell me everything. You know I love to hear it. Have you been doing something mundane and boring? Have you been doing something interesting? Howdy partner. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? How are you? I had a day, people. Oh my goodness, it was a really tough day today. So sometimes, you go and talk to patients and they're really down and you try and support them the best way you can, but it does, it affects us as well, and we try our hardest. So some days if we feel a bit down, it's not anything to do with our friends or our family, it's just sometimes work can be quite tough. It's in a hospital setting and in other settings as well. So it's been a tough day, but I'm glad I'm here with you guys. I can't talk about why it's been a tough day because of patient confidentiality, but yeah, it's been a tough day. So hopefully you guys have had better days than me. Tell me about what you've been up to. Selkie, have you been cooking? Have you been baking? We need to work out our bacon stream where we eat nothing but bacon or stream. I'm actually up for this. Would anyone like to join me in bacon stream? Bacon stream, it's the bacon dream. Because bacon, a bit like cheese, does make everything better. You've been a bit sick, so you can't keep your food down. Oh no, that's a crisis. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear you've been poorly. I hope you feel better soon. We did miss you on Tuesday. You're slightly better today. You've managed to slice of toast. Oh my god, toast is just like the work of the gods, and it's food of the gods. It's nectar. I love it. Whenever you're ill, there is nothing better than a proper cup of tea and a slice of toast with proper butter on it. Amazing. Oh, so I hope you feel better soon. This is usually, once you've got your toast down you, it's like the start of the next stage of getting better, isn't it? Evil Gremlin, how are you doing? How's Mrs. Evil Gremlin? How are the pupsters? Is everyone okay? Recovering from all surgeries, illnesses and other assorted ailments in the evil household. We've had people with all kinds of stuff going on at the moment. We've had people going through breakups, we've had people going through illness, we've had people with bereavement. There's all kinds of things going on. But do you know what, guys? At least we're here together. It was a strange one. You were uber sick for 3 days and you were fine and then suddenly back to being sick. You got baited by your own body. It totally confused you. It was like, absolutely, you're fine again. Go do real life things, and then no. I think the thing is, this bug that's going around at the moment that I've literally had forever. It's just really nasty, and it's just I can't shake it off. I can't Taylor Swift it either, so that's now a Taylor Swifting. And see, and I've still got this really annoying little cough thing. Yeah, so tough times all round, but you know what, guys, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna, it's Thursday. That means tomorrow is the end of the week, then it's the weekend, and we can all just chill a bit, which would be nice. And when I say chill a bit, I mean do all the jobs you gotta do during the week. So, last time we carried on exploring our fake moon, which is a spaceship to take us to another star, run by slightly mad bunnies called Loporits. Now, in the course of our explorations, I may have got lost slightly a few times. We found out that some things need to be adjusted, and then we found out that Arangio was being given a secret mission by said bunnies. Dun dun dun! So we followed Arangio and caught him out. So now we've got to go and find out what the secret mission is and help Arangio out. You know us, saving the world one star at a time. As usual. So, look at this. Watch streak reached. Evil Gremlin is on a 5 stream streak. I think you've probably been on a longer stream streak than that. Is quite fun to say stream streak. Anyone else on a stream streak? I'm just going to randomly say that throughout the course of the rest of the night. Stream streak for you, a stream streak for me. Oh, Twitch reset. Oh, it does that. Cheeky old Twitch. Yes, Miss Kelly. So Miss Kelly's not very impressed because she managed to get a collar off, and then today we put it back on her. So she's looking at me like, you have put my collar back on. And then Mr. Pippin has also lost his collar, so he's got a new collar now as well. So he's like, oh no. So she just sat in the corner glaring at me. She hasn't turned her back to me yet, which is probably the next stage. But no, she just sat there in the corner like, what is this? You scared your cat out of the room, only out of the vacuum. Yeah, no, the Hoover, the vacuum, that is like the worst. They just hate it. To be fair, I think that they've taught the baby to hate it as well, because she doesn't like it either. Fun times. So, obviously, important question. Apart from Selkie, who's had toast, what did everyone have for dinner? Because we do like a good food little catch up. I made a chicken and asparagus risotto with a mushroom sauce. It was amazing, if I do say so myself. Just nice. Everything was just nicely cooked, you know. Your rabbits love the vacuum. It's their favourite toy, and they chase it around. Nice. Do the cats chase the rabbits, though? This is the question. So yeah, tell me all about how your day's been, what you've had for dinner, other pets, random household things that pets are afraid of. The rabbits chase the cats. Nice. You didn't stay for the stream before. What you had for dinner? Oh, okay. You had kebab. Nice. Is this kebab you ordered in, or is this kebab that you've made? Oh no, we're coming up for cuddles now. We've got over it. You got over it, have you? You're gonna come for a cuddle. Just gonna get a random cat tail in the picture, obviously. You ordered in. That's just cheating. Right, okay, shall we get cracking? We've got lots of things to get on with, I suspect, and I understand there's lots of story in this area, so let's get through it. Let's do this. Stream before was your cookie day. Nice. Who doesn't love a cookie in their life? I like the whole day all you ate was cookies. You're gonna give yourself diabetes, man. Honestly. Caffeine and sugar is not a healthy lifestyle choice. Right. I mean, it sounds amazing. I love cookies. I like, you know, Millie's cookies where they're a little bit soft and a little bit chewy. Oh, they're the best. And if they're not soft and chewy, if they're hard cookies, then you dunk them in tea, and then they're amazing. So, I mean, you're going to turn into a cookie evil. Let us head off to Arangio and see what he's got to say for himself. There's a sea full of stars. that I can't get to for some reason. Why aren't you working? Oh, there we go. It's taking its time, that's all. Right, off we go to the burrow. You have a Millie's Cookies dupe recipe that you swear by. Oh, lush. Yes, send it, send it. Thank you very much. If anyone isn't already in the Discord, then please do check us out. You can join us here in the Discord. We have lots of different sections to the Discord, including a pet section and a 14x14 section, and a general section, and a tell us everything section. So there's loads of things to do. Rah, there's a oh, my myself coughed in that. Rah, there's a darkness in the house. Hello, darkness, my old friend. How the devil are you? Oh, this is a good idea. Why am I running when I don't need it? Oh wow, what is that now? She's got like a flying hedge. How are you, darkness? How is life in the land of the dragons? So I took baby Fran out for dinner last night with my mum, with Mama Fran, and it's this. We went to this restaurant. It's a Harvester. I don't know if you guys have it elsewhere. So it's a kind of chain restaurant. They have it like a salad bar, so you can go and help yourself to free salad. As much as you want. So you're going to do salad bar at the beginning of the meal. It's like your starter, and then they specialise in kind of grills like chicken and ribs and that kind of thing. So there we are. we're in the restaurant. Well, on the side, ooh, that's the wrong way. Let's not try and kill ourselves. On the side of the restaurant, they've got these machines where you put like a quid in, and then that gives you a toy out of it. Well, they've not only got ones that cost a quid, they've got ones that cost 2 quid. So I got rinsed for one of them. That was 2 quid down, honestly. I was like, you haven't won. Anyway, she got a little yellow dragon, darkness, and it made me think of you. Hello, Maybelle. Maybe it's Maybelline. How you doing? I've lost around you. It's very careless of me. What is that? Why isn't there a little Casper the Ghost suddenly popped up out of nowhere? Maybe it's Maybelline! Exactly. There he is. Right, so we don't know what Orangier's mission is. We're going to find out, I guess we're going to find out. How's life for you, Maybelline? Everything okay? What you been up to? You've sent the recipe or you forget. Thank you very much. Hello, Kingdom Link! How lovely to have you along. How you doing? What's new? What's new with you? Tell me all your stuff. Ah, an abundance of sponjoy. Excellent. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught to me by the new moon, I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerable concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform the incantation? I can do that. I can do that. I am surveying. Wandering Daphnina. Oh, I forgot to get my carbonara out. That was foolish of me. For some reason. Let's come out of that door. They look like female Casper the Friendly Ghosts. Why is there more of you? And why didn't I get my carbonara out? Yeah, come at me, bro. Have a Bahamut in your life. Why won't it let me Bahamut? Thank you. Jaffa! Also, I might need him. More enemy? Jesus, how many is there of these things? Have a Titan in your life. Hello, Gameplay Boy 2222. How are you? Everything alright? What you been up to today? Right, we are surveying. I might have, woulda, shoulda, coulda healed myself first. Surveying the nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This will be a good opportunity to see how Orangier is feeling. Faring, or feeling. Well, a bit of both. How are you feeling? How are you faring? With the glowy mushrooms? It's probably a bad idea to try and eat them. He is not talking to me. He remains fixated upon his work. Okay then. Right, cheers everyone. I've got a good proper old fashioned cup of tea. There. 'Tis done. Yeah, I've got a very weak cup of tea. I need to give it a stir. A magicked ink, every ons as efficacious as that crafted by the New Moo. For those of you that don't remember, the New Moo are the like puppy looking things. You had a nice evening catching up with friends. Ooh, where did you go out? Did you go out for dinner with friends? What did you get up to? Oh, I am okay, thank you. I've had a tough day, so I'm pleased to be here with you guys. It's, some days are a bit tough, aren't they? Yeah, it's work tough. Tea is a shout. You've been living off it the last 2 days. Go have a tea. Get yourself a cup of tea. Everyone get a cup of tea in their life. You have a cup of tea, and you have a cup of tea, and you have a cup of tea. We need tea. Oh, sorry, I'm just coughing it as well. Rare is the occasion I would conjure mine own, but nevertheless a most useful skill. The resulting product is, admittedly, possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loperites will appreciate. Diawara, Orangier. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you'd been eaten or perhaps had fallen into a crater. Oh, bunnies. Bunnies. I don't trust these Loperites yet. Living way. No, sorry. Ishtola has been looking all over for you, Diawara. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even. Final Fantasy XIV is the best medicine after a tough day. It so is. It so is. I'm being with you guys, you know, just chilling, having some fun, just like wash the day away. No. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Diawara alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Orangier. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's place to Bestways Burrows. It's quite large and heavy. Perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loperites, and we would be ever so grateful if you could lend us a hand. Are they separating us? I suppose I should be going then. How about an extra pair of hands before I go meet with this trailer? That's convenient. Suspiciously convenient. Come is superstitious. Writings on the wall. They are a bit superstitious, these bunny rabbits. Let me see if they want me, or if they're trying to get rid of me. I think they're trying to get rid of me. I don't trust these rabbits. No, that won't be necessary. Orangier's help should more than suffice. And I'm sure you don't want to risk getting on Ishtola's bad side by keeping her waiting. She seems prickly. Now off with you. Worry not, Diawara, I shan't be long. These bunnies are dodge. They chase hoovers, they scare cats, and now they corrupt Orangier. Dodgy, I tell you. Dodgy. The Mount for Roulette loves this dais at the moment. It's the only thing I keep getting out. Where is the... Wait, if I just... I have got a special technique at getting lost, haven't I? I need the little path thing. No, don't start that nonsense. Ooh, there's an aether current jobby there. Let's go get that. When we sit... Well, we see it. I have attuned. Right. Now then. Where do I need to go? The door is just down here somewhere. I need to find a little, like, pathway down. And not, you know, randomly fall off the edge. That would probably be for the best, don't you think? Not falling off the edge. going to be one of these stupid pathways that I can never find, isn't it? Literally, I just came up from it. It's really not that far. There's a bit. Let's have to go around and down this way. Aha, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You have to follow the little bridge thing, maybe. Yes. Oh, that was slightly not quite how I intended to go down. Okay, so we look for the shiny pink bridge and then we try not to fall down, mostly kill ourselves. Always good life advice, not killing oneself. Oh, so talking of good stuff that's going on in the world in this morning, at the moment, did anyone see it's Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday today? What an absolute legend that man is, and he's just genuinely so lovely. What a man, what an absolute lovely man. So happy birthday, Mr. Dick Van Dyke. I hope you've had a lovely day, you charming old rascal you. And he's just such a wonderful, nice man. It would be so interesting to live to 100, wouldn't it? Imagine all the things you would see. So I worked out that if I wanted to see the year 2100, I would need to live to like nearly 120. Okay. I'm not entirely sure that's feasible, but I still kind of... Where is this stolen? Over that way. I kind of want to give it a try, although Mr. Fran and I often have these discussions about the fact that which one of us is going to go first. Obviously it's going to be me. So, I was watching this program a while ago. Is this the lift? Because that's what I call. Yes, jolly good. No, it's not. That's Hopper's Hole. It's not where I want to be. And it was about whether or not you thought that. I'm going the wrong way again. You thought that euthanasia should be legalised. And I need to find the lift. Oh, there's a way. Hang on, I might need to go down a level before I get to the lift. So, and I mean, depending, everyone's got a different point of view about this, and it's a really difficult conversation. I completely understand that. So I can understand why people who are living with like debilitating, painful illnesses might want to have that choice. There was a lady on there who, and they were sort of getting people's different points of view. And she said, you know, if my husband died, I wouldn't want to live anymore. I would choose to, you know, go to one of these places if you got the opportunity to. And I was like, I'm not being funny, right? But I can understand it's really, really awful when you lose a partner, when you lose somebody you love. 100% it is awful, right? But I don't think that losing a partner should be a reason why you then, you know, choose to end your own life. Personally, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Fran hugely, but I also, I mean, I'm going first, so this isn't going to really be an issue. But I also know that that's also the wrong way. That if I wasn't to go first, which is going to happen, that I then wouldn't choose to end my own life because he wasn't here anymore. Because first of all, he would tell me off massively. Secondly, you know, with all due respect to your partner, you should have more than just them in your life, you know? Like, I've got my family, I've got my friends, I've got cooking, I've got interests, there's books to read, there's movies to watch, there's places to go, there's things to learn, there's people to meet, you know? And I just, so, I don't know, I just found this conversation with this person particularly a little bit frustrating. But there we go. Everyone has got the right to their own opinions, I guess. Life will always move on. It might suck for a bit, but it moves forwards. Exactly. And I just feel like if you don't give yourself an opportunity, then you're never going to find a better part of that, are you? Sorry, I don't know quite where that segued into that. My brain works in strange ways, as we know. Right, what does Dish Dola have to say for herself? Oh, dear Wara, we thought you would be away far longer. Yeah, the bunnies told me to come. A dire emergency? I said no such thing. These bunnies can't be trusted. But, as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Runningway, a companion of Growingway's, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he is determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still enough for us to hold a conversation. I mean, have you tried to tie him down? Is there anywhere he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? Well, what's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and... No? Oh, well, if it's really that important... There's a Pokemon! Go, go, go! You can try using these balls of moose flesh, not to be confused with the other thing. I'm not entirely sure I want to know what the other thing is. Runningway's other notable feature is his incessant chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in the crowd. When you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Oh my. Okay. Crude, but if it proves effective, he was here in Greatest Endsvale when I last saw him. Let us split up and find him. I can't do my voices very well today, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so what is everyone else up to in game tonight? Are you doing your raids or roulettes or what you doing? This is going to be up on one of these carrot roll things. Oh, it's cold again, guys. It's cold. It's meant to snow on Monday. Oh, you are simply watching me. Oh well, I love that you're just here watching me. You are running out of content. Oh my. Wasn't there new content recently? Search your surroundings for Runningway. You may move the camera as you zoom in and out. Target and throw mouse balls. Oh good, I'm particularly good at these bits. Do not hit the unassuming lullabells. Lolliporex. Oh, okay, I did not want to do that. How do I know which one's Runningway? I'm sure that the thing will tell me that I found Runningway. Maybe. I'm assuming Whipper? No, not that one. Oh, so it's going to be moving then. Right, you, oh, there he is, there he is, there he is, I got him. Come back here. Ah. Oh, damn it, I missed. Really? Damn it. Come back. There he is. Damn it. Come back. Oh no. Oops, I'm hitting. How many balls do I get? Really? Seriously? Dude. You're going the wrong way. You are going the wrong way. Okay, we'll just be here for a while. You've done all your weekly raiding stuff, so you're free until next Tuesday. Or you're not wanting to do your thing where you have to grind loads of stuff. Right, there you are. Yes, finally. Oh. Oh, oops. Sorry. I hit the wrong dude. You're passively doing all the grindy stuff. What about the, you don't have much patience for grinding, fair enough. What about the crafting and whatnot? Right. Oh, god darn it. Are you running away, or you're on a site assuming one? Okay. I'm assuming. Well, why are they running? This is a pain in the butt. Oh god, there's two of them. Oh my life. Are you one, or are you... running away? Gotcha. Ow, that's smart! If this was meant to be a joke, it isn't funny! All your gathering and crafting is good to go. Doing the gathering and crafting relics every now and then, but you get bored with that fast. And the new relic weapon guides that came out, you're doing quite passively. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we could always get you to do something for Diawara if you're getting bored. What do you think? As long as it doesn't look like the outfits I had to try on Tuesday. Am I sure you used a softball? He's KO'd. Hey, Diawara has a strong arm, you know? Yes, I'm running away. Running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? You're a casual content enthusiast, or you could do some side quests and stuff. I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. Huh, that is the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? Poor Mini Bunny. As if we've got time to look into the final days where there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much about it as any other lopperette around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's nothing else, I've work to do. Do you remember, do you get at Easter those little like Maltesers bunnies? Oh my god, they're so good. They're chocolatey and they're crunchy and they got Maltesery bits in them. Delicious. And I'm off. Something funny's going on around here, Diawara. Right. Let's go back to Ishtola and say there's something weird going on around here with Ishtola. Some kind of weirdness is going on. Diawara, where are you going along? That's better. It's not a mini bunny, it's just, don't be so shortest. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? I found him. A mini bunny. Do 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 do. Mini bunny. Do 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 do. So, he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself growing away? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid I'm drawing a blank though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what's of Narangier? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? These are not poor bunnies anyway, they're suspicious bunnies. On his way to Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Between Growingway's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Orangier a hand. What? Now, hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. Yes, I'll remember. The information you are looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful information, including that pertaining to the final days. Well, that's right up Estola Street and Grahut here. Where is Grahut? Does he want to come do some research? I feel like DOR in his new boots, so we might have to do a new outfit again. He is fidgeting with nervous energy, but is it from excitement or worry? I'd say worry. There's something dodgy going on here. Oh, what do I do? What to do? I promised Livingway would help, but... No. I'd promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me. I don't think we should follow him. I think we should go and sort Reggie out. I suspect the Lopperids are up to something, but if there is aught to be learned of the final days, I think it would be best we play along. For now, at least. Right, let's go find Growingway. Get to the heart of the matter. Allegedly. So the nominees for the Brits have been announced. I was looking at them and I was like, I don't know who half these people, what half these things are. So obviously I'm not in any way down with the kids. But I do know that Mr. Harry Styles will be performing at the Brits, which I know a lot of people are excited about. He's had a new single out, Aperture, which seems to be doing very well. So yeah, my sister-in-law, she loves a bit of Harry Styles in her life, so I'm sure she'll be very excited that he's doing the Brits this year. I have a feeling about Harry Styles. Okay, I think that Mr. Styles, okay, his persona is completely that. It's why do I need to go down? Up the stairs there. Hold on a sec. This takes too long, boss. So I think his stage presence is a persona. You know, all the very fancy, flamboyant outfits, and then when he gets home, he throws on a pair of black joggers and a comfy old jumper, and he sits in front of the telly with a cup of tea and some biscuits, right? And he's like, oh, thank goodness I got all that frilly stuff off me. That's what I genuinely believe. I'm lost again. Lost again. So yeah, if anyone thinks differently, then please do let me know. But that's what I think Harry Styles is like. I think he's like, right, can I not teleport up to the top of this transporter? Oh.
Ah, lost again, I see.
Thank you for that comment. Where is the teleporter? How do I get up? Because this... No, let's go up, so... I'll just spend my life being lost in this place. Right, let's try out that side. Because who doesn't do that? Who doesn't, like, you know, get all your snazzy gear on? You go out, you have your night out, and then you get home and you literally just pull on a comfy pair of trousers, a comfy jumper, you sit on the sofa, you eat a box of Pringles, and you just think, yep. Well, that's what I think anyway. I mean, I might be completely wrong. Harry Styles is just living his best life, wandering around his mansion in loads of fancy clothes. But I prefer my version of the truth, where he's just chilling with his joggers, having a cup of tea, eating some toast, because it is like the best food. That's what I think. Does anyone else have any other celebrity theories about this kind of thing? Please do let me know. No, I'm not on my own about thinking about these things. This is like the longest route ever. I've totally went the longest way, sorry. Don't mind, we'll just fly around in a little circle here. Obviously Super Bowl's coming up as well. I think I mentioned to you guys that I'm very excited about the pre-show show, which is going to be Green Day. More so than I'm about Bad Bunny in the halftime show. Sorry, Bad Bunny. I'm sure it'll be a great show. It's just not. I don't really know who Bad Bunny is because I'm now old, and I don't have time to keep up with all this stuff. But I literally did take the longest route possible to get here. Does anyone else watch Super Bowl? Do you guys like the Super Bowl? Can't believe it's going to be February soon. It's just gone very quickly, January. It's gone very slowly, but also suddenly it's February, you know? The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll have to go and find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough! If you have naught else to tell us of the final days, you only need to say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as well you know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Etheris, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but flaws and faults in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. Ah. So that's Living Way's game. Run us about in circles, and failing that, lock us away so we can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Orangier. He understands what is at stake. What must be done? I fear you've misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Etheris and her reflections to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There is no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Etheris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe and we'll finally get to see all our happy smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh, I'd like to see you try and stop me. Do what you must, but try not to hurt him. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything... Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. We've got 2, 3 super villains. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. Sounds like a plan. Agreed. Let us convene where Argos awaits outside. Right. It was perfect timing. Yes, very good. Thank you, Evil. How is Mrs. Evil, by the way? You didn't answer me. feel bad for beating up bunnies, but they started it. It's not going to happen, is it? Speak with the stroller. Mrs. Frown is doing better. Mrs. Frown. Mrs. Evil is doing better than you at the moment. Well, that's good to hear. She slept almost the whole day, but she's not sick. You slept the whole day. Why am I running when I could be using a mouse? That is the question. You slept the whole day. Okay. As long as she's doing okay. Right, I think I need one of these, which is the lift. I need like a sign on the door that says lift. I do not have the memory power to know where everything is. Have a heavy attack. Oh, shoot, sorry. I need to hear that. I beat up some bunnies. I feel a little bit bad about it, but they started it. Good, you're here. We must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Orangier. Well, duh. Well, duh. Oh. Have you got some meds to help you, Evil? Is there anything you can get that makes you feel a bit better?
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here.
You take them. You take them for 3 days and then wait a week. Okay.
The time has come for you to return to Atheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
To infinity?
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
And you have to see. It's too heavy to take more. They say, I think you can take them then 7 days. Oh, so you've got to leave a gap. Wow. They must be quite full on meds.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Bless him. Always saying the good things.
Oh, bugger!
I want Orangier's armband thing. It's very pretty.
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose?
Don't particularly like being trapped in places though. They are not good for other stuff in the body. Fair enough. It's that balance, isn't it, Evil, between being able to function and looking after yourself.
For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. 'Tis clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations.
Technically they're the names that the parents gave you normally. You need to wait for a fate. You need that dungeon that I'm going to unlock. Okay, cool. How close am I?
Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose.
Unlike Arangier's language that likes to confuse everybody.
There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Considering you don't know anything.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing!
Oh my. Mellifluous. Through a few thousand billion trillion meters from it. Okay, a way to go then.
We Loperids were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities.
Oh, it's another place, okay.
For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed.
This is a strange thing, you know, like the anticipation of the world blowing up, so therefore all your hard work is worth it. But you know.
All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly. To serve, and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Can we have something other than carrots to eat?
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit, and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star.
Arangier is having a little professor moment. I love it. I love it when we get Professor Arangier. I think he loves it almost as much as I do. Probably more.
Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
Ooh, ah, yeah.
My name is Pudding Way.
Awesome. I like pudding.
Pudding Way? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
Please learn to cook more than carrot cake. Just saying.
A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance.
Little Minfilia.
One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live?
To live, to love, etc., etc.
After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
So, talking of friends, do you not find that as you get older, it becomes harder to make acquaintances into friends? Is that just a me thing? Obviously, you know, you guys are all my friends, but it's been a natural kind of, you know, all coming together because of a similar interest. Whereas, you know, if you meet somebody, either, you know, through work or at a bar, a restaurant, a club you go to, it's that I find it really difficult to go that step from friends to acquaintance. It depends if you are a lot of time home or not. Yeah, that's true as well, Eveling. If you don't, Eveling, that's your new name. I've evil gremlins together. You're Eveling, because obviously if you don't get out to meet people, that's really tough as well. Although the thing is, the great thing about like the internet and phones and all these things is it's given us the opportunity to make friends not in person. But I find it very difficult to make that step from acquaintance to friend. Mr. Fran, as you know, has Golden Retriever NG, and he just rounds up everyone and then they're his friends. Whereas I am more suspicious and it takes me a lot longer. And I always think it's that really difficult kind of step to take to let somebody into your life. So Bestie Fran was reading a really interesting book about the different types of friendships. So you've got like your friends of convenience, so your work friends, the people in your social circle, that kind of thing. And then you've got people that you bring into your close friendship group that you do, you know, tell everything to and all that kind of thing. And it's just that sometimes those friendships that we thought are going to mean a lot more are not, and that's okay to have casual friendships as well. So yes, I think that having friends is lovely and it is really important, but it's finding the way to make people friends, but also not letting people take advantage of you as well. It's very important. Okay, that went slightly deeper than I meant it to. You see, that's because we're close friends here, not just convenience friends.
I want to understand, but
I, too, still labour to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment.
And do you feel that these guys need more in their life than just building the moon? Don't they?
For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it.
You think on Nabble and the babble if you hear the voice. I didn't get the... Oh. Cannabble Annabelle. A cartoon thing. You've lost me a little bit here, Poison, sorry.
The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Livingway's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Much better suggestion around here than just bashing people around the head. They are Squirrel and Bully Donald Duck.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
Doesn't Donald Duck bully other people? Or have I just got that wrong?
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
I like this music in the background. It's not the chocolate.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
This is very good underneath Orange's words.
Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Yes. But they learnt him that. Oh, okay. They taught him how to be the bully.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
I feel like we need to send Aranjio some other food. Oh look, I've got shiny flour. What does red mean? That flower. Hey, how came it into your possession? I didn't give it to me, obviously. How very like her. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery, even to us. What does that mean? In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Alright then. Elpis. Sounds like help us.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
That's good. Please put something other than carrots on the moon. I mean, how would we live without pasta and curry and cake and cheese? Oh, it would be a disaster,
Think
darling.
nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Yeah, you might need to, kill Growingway's head, just saying.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts.
Carrot cake, carrot cheese. No. Absolutely. Carrot cake, yes, I grant you, but you can't just live on carrot cake alone.
Oh,
Carrot cheese,
and
no.
circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Yes, you should, because I think they are the Charlotte
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum, yes?
What? How did you know?
Because, we're not idiots. What, carrot cheese? There's no such thing as carrot cheese. How can you make cheese out of carrots? What the hell? I mean, I quite like to dunk a carrot in cheese dip, which almost counts.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement.
You don't know you don't eat carrot. Raw or cooked, or grated in cake.
Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans.
Who, us? Look at restricted things? Never.
But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Not raw. I like raw carrot. I like carrot grated into a salad, it's very nice. I like it cooked. I like it mashed, boiled, put in a stew. Miss Killy is cuddled up with one of Baby Fran's dollies. It's super cute. If you eat too much, you have problems. It's true. It is a banging tune, you're absolutely right. Boiled is good, but not too much. No, just a few. But like I say, I like putting them in stews and stuff, and they're good bulking food. 'Twas a relief to see Livingway was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even doth it necessitate that we part ways for a time. That's right, Ranche, we know where you are. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, in all our fellow scions. When next I return to Atheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Ooh, we're going to lose Arangio for a little while. So I like to make a minty lamb stew. That's my favourite kind of stew to make. Oh, Selkie, are you still here? Do you know the difference between a stew and a casserole? I asked this the other day, but you weren't here. So, in my minty lamb stew, I like to put potato, carrot, peas, mint, obviously, gravy, turnip, swede is nice, all those kind of like root veg to add that bulk, proper winter comfort food, and a sprinkle of pearl barley for a bit of texture. It's nice, obviously bay leaf, and then garlic, and so on and so forth. So it is the best. It's one of my favourite things to make. Right, It's so easy because I do it in a slow cooker. You've got to love a slow cooker. My excursion on the moon concluded, Ishtar was keen to return to Etheris. Fair. With the Lolliprits in Arangier's capable hands, we didn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there is much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Okay, off we go. Back to Earth. We're going to the Nethergate. Okay. Which are we going one way to? Oh, really? Dear Wara. No, come on. Exit to the Nethergate. Off we go. We're leaving the moon. And I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Right. Here we go. There's Sancred. Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. The dungeon's closer, obviously, because I'm not on the moon anymore. Smarty pants. But we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. I'd only just begun to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. So, quick little recap. We came over to Garlemald to help them because the Telofri had set up the towers. They were having issues with primals and tempered. We had some issues with one of the troops who thought that we were going to still come over and attack them. They attacked us. It ended badly, and now the other troops are trying to work with us. So we're trying to heal the tempered was where we left it. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion, lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. So, there's a Gerard Butler film called Greenland. It's got the actress who plays Deadpool's wife, whose name I really can't remember, and I do apologise. But there's a second one. So, Mr. Fran and I watched the first Greenland movie when it first came out. Mr. Fran thought it was okay. There was quite a few, glaring loopholes, plot holes that we were like, but it was, it was good enough for a disaster movie. If you've not watched it and you want something fairly chill to watch, Greenland is a good watch. But there's a Greenland 2 coming out, so I want to watch the second one. I think Mr. Fran will probably be like, ugh, but I want to watch it. So, has anyone else seen Greenland? What did you guys think of it? Did you enjoy it? Do you like a disaster movie, end of the world movie? Are you going to be watching the second one? Anyway, first things first, to Camp Broken Glass. Okay, let's go. We come out here, how far have we got to go? That's the question. Is it dungeon time? I don't know. Well, that sounds like it probably is Selkie. Spoilers, people. Spoilers. Come on. Yeah, that's the dude who showed me the way. He can show me the way. Oh, what, really? It's flipping miles away. Let's just cheat. I don't normally, but let's just cheat. What is your favourite disaster movie all time, people? You've got Volcano, you've got Armageddon, you've got Solaris, is it called? You've got Geostorm, there is, you know, there's a lot of disaster movies. You've got, what's it called? One where the world freezes. Can't remember what it's called now. Twister. 2012. Yeah, that's a good one. What was the other one where they built the arcs? The Day After Tomorrow? Twister is most realistic. The Day After Tomorrow. Disaster movies scare you more than horror movies. There's too much realism. Depends on the disaster movie, really. 2012 is the one with the arcs. Thank you, Ruben. See, I love all that kind of thing. There's one where the sun was going out and they need to go and restart the sun. You've got Journey to the Centre of the Earth, Sharknado. Oh, my brilliant! It's just brilliant. Also, Firenado. If you haven't seen Firenado, that's a suitably B grade, possibly C grade movie to watch. Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus. Oh my! I have not seen that one. That I might have to save for a special day. What was it? The Meg? That was another one. Right, Rimanold. Who are you? I don't remember you. Am I supposed to remember you? Goated maybe. Would you like my opinion on something? Oh, is this actually who I'm supposed to be talking to? I don't think it is, no. You can't in good conscience actually recommend it, but you should watch it. Thank you. I'll bear that in mind for if I'm ever desperate. Just who I was looking for. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Rimanold of Ishgard. I've put in charge of our arrangement with Tapper's Den, you see. However, the very first of the Tappers to come bearing Ceruleum has asked quite a lot of us, if I do say so. They wish for our help in getting Juniper Platform G up and running. The very same platform that's at the head of the Imperial's primary energy pipeline. What's more, he's a Garlean. I was convinced the only engineers left in Tapper's Den were from conquered territories. In any case, I'm not qualified to judge the motives of the man. I'd feel much more at ease if I had someone of your experience helping to make the call. We saw a heist. There was a heist movie where this giant storm was coming in, and so the thieves went to steal stuff. I can't remember if it was Fort Knox or something like that, in this terrible hurricane, and it had the girl that played Shannon in Lost in it, Maggie somebody or t'other. Yeah, that was interesting. I thank you for your willingness to assist. Let us go and speak with the Tapper in question then. He's named by the man of Appius. Right, I don't think that was actually who I was supposed to speak to, but I've just grabbed an extra quest because we haven't done one of those for a while. Right, let's go on to Lucia, shall we? It's going to be in this building that I'm walking around, obviously. Seriously, where are the doors? Where is the way in? Oh, I literally walked straight past it, of course. That's what I do. Dude, there's been a lot going on. Let me explain. It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what become of Garlemald in our absence? Oh, sorry, dudes. I am a tired Fran today. We succeeded in subduing the Tempered inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who are already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here, and so we have petitioned the aid of the Allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavour to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their temper. Will all the tempered be relocated? Well, not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Eulus is one such patient, though he is not fit yet to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Isaiah's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what has happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. Woohoo! Good job, team! For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavner. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavour, the beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure temporary. Well, that's good. Master Montoya is no doubt thrilled that Mother Porksea affords her so many visitors. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. Master Montoya is hating us. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Lucia and I will remain, along with a small force, to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands home. I believe that accounts for recent events here. So, what of the moon and Tillafree? Well, mate, it's been a story. So, the moon is invaded by little rabbits on the behalf of Heidelin, who are creating an escape route for us to evacuate Earth. In a nutshell. Oh, and they only grow carrots. The final days. Gods, I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There may be trouble ahead, and while there's moonlight and dancing and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Everyone loves a little song. There's still so much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? We've got a little visitor. Hello, baby. There's my furry baby. You're a cold furry baby, you've obviously been outside. Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties that they may return to Charlene. Charlene. Hello, Mr. Pippin. You're right, my furry baby. Do you like your new collar? Just shook his head no then. Okay then. Your energies are better spent finding means to avert the coming apocalypse. Always a good thing to spend resources on, I feel. Speaking of your fellow scions, you will be happy to hear that Mistress Krail, though still on the mend, has been moved into the Baldassian Annex and given into Tataru's care. Oh, Tataru will be loving that. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let's be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiac, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood he has returned here to Garlemald. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask you if you believe in their I'm sorry, I'm trying to read around a cat as well. I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts, but first wish to ask if you believe there is merit in doing so. I mean, only if you want your scouts to be killed, really. Because, you know, he's not really like a gentle, friendly kind of, hi, coming in for a cup of tea kind of guy, is he? Leave your sister alone, Pippin. Leave her alone. If they found him, they would not likely live to sell the tale. That's what I just said. If you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. An admirable but futile endeavour. He drinks coffee, no tea. I would say the first one, because this is probably the truth. Okay. The cats are sitting nicely together on the bed. It's very was weird. Normally they're hissing and growling and stuff. No, Killy just had a hiss and now she's vamoosed. Okay, well that was short-lived. I suppose you're right. You're such a little git, you just tried to kick her off the bed so you can go and lay on the blanket. Honestly. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray I forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. Good. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. That rhymed. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Vierta Gavos, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Fandaniel is no more, and how his people turn against him. It seems he's naught but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I'll not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Charlene. Charlene. Right. Where are we off to now? The Baldassian Annex. Okie dokes. Oh, you haven't been to Charlene's for a while. There's a great picture I saw of a young Dolly Parton looking absolutely, you know, beautiful, stunning, and someone underneath has written, "What on earth did Jolene have?" Which I thought was lovely, because, you know, who wouldn't want Dolly Parton in their life? She's amazing. Right, the Baldassian. Okay, what do you name it? Annex, that's the word I'm looking for. I'll see that. Oh, I'd love to have a cup of tea with Dolly Parton and a piece of cake. Even if it is carrot cake. There she is! Okay, let's not stand on top of her, dear. That's slightly excessive. Okay. Welcome back, dear Wara. We were so terribly worried about you. Though it's plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologise. Heidelin called to me that very day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after feels like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the life stream towards Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of Aether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh, for it was in that moment I understood Raha's wariness from the Tower of Zot. Would that I could laugh at a time like this? Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I am curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Perhaps we should wait for the others to join us before you give us your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once they've arrived. Okay. into the main hall we go. So I'm sure they'll probably be there. Here we go. Oh, there's going to be like a billion cutscenes now, isn't there? My mouse is being a bit weird. My computer's done an update and it's all discombobulated. Destination unknown. Yep, let's wait for our dudes to arrive. I haven't seen if any of my gear is better yet. I need to do that. Cheers, y'all. Let's go. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy. Will Orangier be joining us? Well, that's one of the things we need to tell you. We left him on the dark side of the moon. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid, though Diwara can explain why better than I. He's sorting out lodgings in case the world fails with some rabbits. In a nutshell. In a carrot shell. There was a lot of bunnies. The final days, as befell Amarut. And we are to escape via the moon. What of the source and its reflections? I've no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarut, the solution would be to alter the flow of aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half the star's population in the doing. But it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, a feat which even the Amarutines could not accomplish. I can't say that word. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum. There is still so much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what might have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarutines' creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? That's a good question. If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some sort of parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Loperates in secret all this time, there is surely more that they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I've got urgent news! The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. Right, let's go to the announcement then. Sorry guys, I have not had a good sleep in a while, so I am struggling with the entire today. And as I say, it's been a tough long day, so they're going to announce it's end of days and we all need to get on the moon. That's what's going to happen.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Sharlayan, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly.
Like their little skirts blown in the wind.
You may have heard rumors of the Telophoroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether.
No, I wonder how long he would pay little heed to petty disturbances when they start knocking on the border doors.
For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
Cheery.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Okay.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well. 270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret.
Do you know what? This is like the tagline or the starting episode of like a really interesting TV drama show.
What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom.
Yes, I've been on it. It's very big.
Much
I
like
get lost.
Mjolnir's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
So we can wreck somewhere else. Excellent.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon.
But you've not done a very good job of it, have you? Because all of the information is skewed.
Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
Instead of, researching alternative options. How's
You
that?
reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, We have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
I don't think a man who has excommunicated his children should be overseeing anything, personally. But there we go, that's just me.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation.
Okie dokie, Evil, we'll see you in a minute.
The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Space, the final frontier. Are these going to be the voyages of a starship by any chance? Well, a moonship, technically, in this case.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
You literally gave them no opportunity to express any questions or anything. I do not like your communication style.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Take your time. Keep it civil, eh? Take your time. I don't need to know. Alphina's generally quite civil. I'll say, however.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
There you go. That's the less civil pair, part of the pair.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Oh, you do not make it easy to like you at all, do you?
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Oh, can I please flick him in the head? Because it's really irritating me.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Sharlayan, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love.
Well, this is true.
Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Oh, I can't wait till someone smacks him. How come they're so short in comparison to him? Any thought?
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Nice try, Stola.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
Why is Estinian suddenly Sean Bean?
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested.
Good point. I need to sleep, Thancred. You're
Do you
absolutely...
agree? Having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
I think 40 is more appropriate.
Shall we then? To the Annex. To prepare for tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. I would like some cheese and some hot chocolate and no carrots. Evil, if you're back, have you not thought about getting a doggy flap? So we have a cat flap, obviously for the cats, and it has a special ting on it. It has a special ting on it, so it only lets our cats in because it tracks the microchips. So, I'm just saying, you can get some for the doggies, depending on how big the doggies are now. To our annex. Yes, I would like to get into the room, thank you. Kyle tells me that the Forum just made a rather momentous announcement. So there's to be a great exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Vale. The realisation of running the mixture of relief and regret after. Why me, I ask myself, why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality of there or lack thereof. We're here and we'll get through this together, and who knows? Maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. Evil, I was just saying, have you not thought about getting a little doggy door? So we've got a cat flap, and the cats have got their microchips. So our cat flap only allows the cats with the named microchips in and out of our house. Have you not thought about getting something for the doggies so they can let themselves in and out? Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausting. Your chamber awaits. Yes, I shall retire to my chamber. Thank you very much. Undoubtedly now there'll be a really long cutscene because that's always what happens towards the end of the night. That cheeky moon, as my little girl would say. She loves the moon. She's like, that cheeky moon. Oh. Oh. This is not good. That's not a good sign. Ooh, who goes there? Do you think the dungeon's going to be too late for today? Okay, we might have to do that first thing next time. A visitor who's come knocking at your door. Whoever could it be? Knock, knock, knocking on your wires door. Okay, I don't think it'd be Alpha and Alice. I don't think it'd be Thancred. Thancred and Astola were with me. It might be one of the twins. Graha? I haven't caught up with Graha for a while. Let's see if it's Graha. I mean, I could do a dungeon. Selkie, you are a bad influence. Honestly. Who was Graha? I was right. Was it?
Apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed.
So, if I'd have chosen anybody else, would it still have been Graha? Question. What's up?
Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time.
Indeed.
I am troubled of late. Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you.
What's up, Graha?
Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself.
Yes, we can, no problem with that, but I need to go on time. With a lot of coffee, it helps. I've got to be up early in the morning, peeps.
No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear.
No caffeine needed. You can be energized with the power of friendship. Nice.
It is surely too much for any one woman.
I'm well allowed to grow. It's fine. I share it with the power of friendship.
Bear it alone. Let me share your burden. My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours, but I could still help. Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage.
Thank you. That's a very good analogy going on there. All the metaphors.
You have already done so much to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind.
I love the way that the tail twitches and stuff. It's good.
Of course, it needn't be only troubles we share.
Did you bring cheese? Wine? Cake?
Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey.
Look for the glimmers, people.
The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room.
Oh, yeah,
all of it.
Nice.
And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Alright, Graha, he's got all over excited again. You had too much coffee.
But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough. Sleep well, my friend.
That's very kind, Graha. Normally people only knock on your door like that late at night if that's a booty call. It's a booty call. No? Right, okay, back to our disturbing vision. It's not good, people. A short while earlier in the Alamegan Quarter. Now what's occurring?
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsabar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
I mean, that's kind of what happened.
I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Won't need to think about it for a while yet. We're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
What's that? Oh, who I know? What's going on with that dude? Was that Euless? No. Yeah, different. Meanwhile, in Ishgard... Oh god, it's going to be going on everywhere, isn't it?
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
Granville.
Well, what have we here?
Not zombie. That's not good.
Hey, are you all right?
I don't think he is.
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
Does anyone else, does he remind anybody else of, you know, in X-Men films, the young teleporter, what was his name? Oh, the one who was found in the chapel, the cathedral, but the young version. You have a deep, deep love of Erenville. Nightcrawler, yeah, young Nightcrawler. Does anyone else get young Nightcrawler from this guy? I totally get young Nightcrawler. He's cool.
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. And yet,
there's always a problem.
Why does it feel as though it's about to get much worse?
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Mr. Fran, can I hear Baby Fran? Oh, that's bad. Look, that's not good, is it? Dun 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 dun. That's what the little beat in the background reminds me of. Okay. Just a bit. Get off. Do I need to go now? There's a mender. Oh, hang on. Let me check my gear. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, Tataru. Naturally. Tataru is furrowing her brow in consternation. This is not good. Oh dear, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we've received another call for assistance. This one comes from Radza Ahan. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. Okay, this is obviously going to be the next dungeon. I'm going to leave it till Tuesday, guys. I'm absolutely shattered. Reuven, could you please find me a raid? And I'm going to head back to the house, because otherwise what's going to happen is I'm going to go into the Great Hall. We're going to get loads of cutscenes and stuff like that, and it's going to be 11:30, and I'm already knackered, so we're going to save it for next time. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, let's head back to the house. And you, Selkie and Evil, you can first dibs on coming to do the dungeon with me. I know I'm almost there, I know, but it's like 2 minutes to 11. I know what will happen is if I go and try and do the next bit, we will be there until 11:30 at least, and I've got lots on tomorrow as well. Angie's in, but I'm going to have to look away. You're going to be busy with Raiden next stream, okay. Is anyone but other than Angie on? That's okay, Selkie. As long as you're here with us. Let's have a look who's about to raid into. Sometimes it's nice to go in randoms. Dawn Trail. As I'm gonna go into a random. You're probably free evil. You're gonna lurk. Nighttime adventure. Okay, that sounds cool. I was going to go for somebody else, but that sounds like a plan. Alright, so thank you everybody for joining me today. We've had lots of story today, lots of interesting information. In case you don't catch next time, look at the gear when you're in the dungeon because it's good for glam pieces. Okay, that's a good piece of advice, thank you. Good night. Thank you everybody for joining me, for your company. It's been lovely to have you along after a tough day, so I hope you have enjoyed it as well. I will be back on Tuesday at 9 as normal, and we'll go into apparently a dungeon, so that'll be exciting. Have a great weekend. I hope whatever you get up to you enjoy. I hope if you need some rest you get that. Selkie, I hope you're feeling better properly. And yeah, just look after yourself, okay? It's been a long, tough week this week, I think, for a lot of people, so we need some good downtime. Please look after yourselves. Alright, and I'll catch you on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.